Hi everyone, today we are going to learn how to create a digital clock in React.js. Okay, so let me create a component and name it as digital clock. Okay, so our digital clock will look like, let me show you an example how I want to make uh, how it will look. Okay, so let me search digital clock. Okay, and let me go to the image section. Yes, so my digital clock will gonna look like this. So here will be the second, and here will be my minutes, and here will be my hours. So let's start. So let me add this my let me let me add this component into the page. Okay, so let me import it, and let me comment out this to do. So, and our server is running on localhost 3000. So let me check if it is working or not. If it is working, then we will start writing the logic. I think it is loading because my code is compiling. See, so let us design our UI. So for that, uh, I will need three boxes. Okay, so first box will gonna have hours, this will be hours, this will be minutes, and this will be seconds. Okay, and every div should have some styling. So let me give it some basic styling: width 10 and height 10 and some border. Okay, and instead of giving individually classes, so I can do one thing. I can give class to its parent. Okay, so and this I have to flex it, and space into x direction will be 4, and I also need okay, let me check how it is looking. Okay, so width, at least width should 40. Okay, and instead of giving space x, let me use justify between. Okay, if I'm doing this, yes, it is working. Instead, around will be good. I'm, I'm going with around, justify around. Okay, so yeah, and I have to make it horizontally and vertically center. So to the parent div, I will give a class name as width flex, justify center, item center, and don't forget to add height. So I'm going to give screen height. Yes, so now it is in center. So now we have to write our logic so that we can start the digital clock. Okay, so let me import new date from the JavaScript. So I will gonna make a use state variable, uh, and this will gonna hold my the current timer set timer. Okay, set timer use state, and import I'm importing the current current time. So if you want to log, you can also log to check what it is returning. Console.log timer. Okay, and let me extract some extract hour, minute, and second from the timer function. uh, so hours, hours equal to timer dot get hours. Okay, in same manner we have to import um, minutes. Minutes, and for second use timer dot second. Okay, so just use this values. Hour, minute, and second. Okay, okay, let me go to the UI, and we need a we are working with client component, so we need to write here use client. And yes, so I'm getting not a number, so I think there's some issue. Okay, so let us debug it. uh, what could be the issue initially? I think let me open my console for children. If there is a invalid date, word is showing invalid. I think there is some issue, but not with the. If I importing date dot now, then what will gonna happen? But we can't import date dot now because we have to import new date function from the JavaScript. And why it is giving me error? I also imported here. Let me check first what's the, because server render text didn't match the client as result. Okay, am I writing wrong something? I'm already using a client component, bro. Then why it is, then why I'm getting this issue? Okay, so here the issue was the we have to use get seconds, not set seconds. That was the issue. See, so we are able to get the current time. So now somehow we have to write some logic so that we can gradually gradually increase the time. Like for every second we have to increase second, for every minute we have to increase minute, and for every hours we have to increase this hours. Okay, so what we can do here is we have to update this set timer. So this timer, so we will use set timer function to update the time. So from here we are going to use effect, and from here for every second we are going to fetch new date and set into the time. Okay, so const timer, let me store it into the into variable, and I'm going to use set interval. Okay, and here will be 1000 millisecond, mean 1 second, and here I have to increase, I have to set time new date every time, and also need to clear this timer function. Okay, clear interval pass timer. Okay, so we have written our logic, so let us check on the UI if it is working or not. Correct, correct, it is working. So yeah, the digital clock is ready. You can also, you know, um, compare your check, check with the real time. So let me open a digital clock side by side so we can compare. Mhm. Yes, see, 10, 33, 20 second, 21, 22. Yeah, mean our digital clock is working so perfectly.